I can hear you.
You can't hear me?
No, I can hear you.
Okay.
Or else I
Making
wouldn't have
sure.
been able to answer you just then.
You could have still had the stream going. Give me that crap.
Your stream's turned off on my end.
Uh,
So, I don't know how you
Adjust the
want to do
volumes real
this.
quick for you. Alright, there we go. I do like the fact that I can actually adjust your volume and GT's volume and Knight's volume and Veritas' volume separately
Yeah, I
in
can do
Xbox
that.
Party Chat now.
Yeah, see, I've always been able to do that through Game Bar.
Yeah. I couldn't figure it out on Game Bar for a minute there. I finally got that figured out, which is nice, but I've always been able to do it on the Xbox. Well, not always, but one of their updates over the past year or so brought that out. Because that used to not be there either. Alright. That's that. That's that. Uh, yeah, everything's done on this one, so we can make a save, and I can actually hop away. And double check. Make sure you ain't curse me to the wrong computer. I have enough luck of doing that on my own. I don't need anyone's help. Sweet. Alright.
This game in forever.
So you loaded in?
Yeah, I'm sitting here.
Let's see if we can see you. Nope. Nope, wait, there you go. It just took a second. God, it's been a minute since I've been in my legacy save. I don't even know where I last saved it at.
Yes, it is a legacy save. Or it's normal.
Mm-hmm.
Because every mode's creative mode for me. Looked again, it's like 2,800 something parts. 2,830, something like that. The problem is that it's also a bubble planet. So,
And on top of an archive.
yeah, you know. But yeah, it's been goofy ever since the update. And, like, the archive's always been out of the ground. And finally got that to settle into the right location. And then once I did that, like, all my parts were like a couple of walls like high off of what they should be. So I had to go and totally readjust everything and go in the blender this morning.
Well, I can land at the archive. I've
Yeah,
got
that
nothing
works.
showing up just yet. But that's just yet. I just landed, and I haven't been here in a minute. Nor has this Xbox ever been here, so. There we go. Got some legs popping in.
Turn on multiplayer, but that shouldn't matter.
We got one building.
It should be fine.
There we go. Now it's building itself out.
Go down the landing pad.
Yeah, I'm still standing down here. I got teleported, but no power.
Oh, you're up upper deck.
I'm on the ground by the landing pads.
Yeah, but you're not over by your ship.
Oh. Well, this is a first.
In the lounge.
Yeah. First time ever seeing that completed.
That's like part existing building and then part
Yep.
like my stuff thrown on it.
Yeah, I can see you used the archway here that it already had and just made your parts go to match it. I like it. I never got to see this area before.
Just walk through a desk for me. You see like the couches and all that.
Yeah.
So I have my stream going.
Nice.
So I don't know if you want to, like, you can look at mine to see what this room is supposed to have in it.
This. I'm gonna mute you real quick so I can. There we go. Go ahead and copy this link.
Yeah, it should be like a fireplace and couches and like an S-bent like bar. And like over here is the teleporter and the safe, like all shrunk down.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting all that yet. Hey, we've got more now than we've had before, though. I've got the small teleporter. I can see that.
You see the cylinder is sitting on and all that.
Yep, I can see the cylinder, the save point.
Shells.
Yep, I can see all this right here, but I'm missing the desk on this side.
Yeah, there should be like two S-bent, like desks with like cans and stuff on them.
Now that I got your link, and do this real quick for everyone in chat. Hang on 1 second, bub.
Yeah, I figured I'd try out the setup while I was at the visit. Got some
This.
things to do today with it,
Now, pin that. There we go. Alright, so if anyone is wondering who the voice we're hearing and who the builder of this awesome freaking base is, it'd be Will Badger Gaming. Voice in the background. We tried to get all of this to load in once before, well, numerous times before,
Yeah,
with my
it's been
Xbox One X. And each time I could get a hair more, but then also there were times I'd get a hair less. So, since I've got the brand new Xbox Series X and have never been to the space, we figured we'd do a stress test. See what all we can get the graphics card on this thing to actually load in. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've got all those scans. Get you open on my phone so I can see mine and yours at the same time. I had to open it on YouTube so I could grab your link and pin it in mine.
Could be a nutrient processor.
Yep, I see the nutrient processor, the nice lovely L desk. You got the three desks here. Yep. All that. I like that. That's a good idea for those. Especially having them hidden in there like that.
Yeah.
That actually, yeah. That blends really well.
Now, the important thing that's never loaded for anybody on a console is the decks that these things stand on.
Yeah, I still am not getting those to load.
And no consoles.
Even with us having the resizer, or even with us being able to resize, I still can't.
I've even resized these smaller than what they were originally at. They were even bigger than these, and I resized them smaller to try
And the
to help.
feed are flashing in and out.
I'm sure it's taking those forever to load.
So we still have the issue with the floors down here. I'm gonna have to climb to get up there. Double check everything else down here before I do. It's supposed to be pulling up on my phone. I'm distracted. Don't mind me, guys.
Everybody can hear my landscapers outside. Apparently, it's their day to cut the lawn.
Hey, I'd rather have someone cut my lawn than me have to freaking cut it all the time.
The joys of living in a townhouse, man.
I know. I rent a place and I still have to deal with that. I'm just turning around the bottom side, checking things out. See if we got any other head stuff.
On that first pad that you were standing on, there should have been a short-range teleport that brings you to the top.
I did not see that.
By his legs, like where you walk off of it on go back down to it.
Oh, the... over there. Yeah. I didn't have power to it, though. I've got a jetpack up because I couldn't see it.
Teleported me up.
Alright, so we have one leg. I want to try to get everything I can to load down here before I fully go up there.
No, you're good. I'm bringing up your
Also,
as well.
I plan on taking and trying to use, well, not trying to use, but I plan on actually using my ship, flying away and coming back. Using my ship, flying away and coming back. See if I can force more load.
I gotta try doing that a couple times, trying to get the. I gotta try doing that a couple times, trying to get the. Yeah, you got that chassis loaded. Yeah.
Is that
That
all
one
of this
only
one?
has ever been the hips.
Is that all of this
that
one?
one only has ever been the hips. There's like a that one's the hips like down, and then there's like a floating up in the air,
like a midsection for it.
Yeah, floating up in the air.
Like a midsection for it. This one would just be a leg and a hip. This one would just be a leg and a hip. Okay. So that one's correctly loaded then.
Okay. Yep.
We would have that one's correctly loaded then. From it. Sweet. We would have the supply line coming down from it. Sweet. Can't tell if the supply lines. They're not, but they could also be clouds and graphics. They're not, but they could also be clouds and graphics. I think I see a faint line there, but I think I see a faint line there, but clouds now. Like I said, because the graphics and clouds now. Ha, cloud hater.
Supply line pipe. It's the supply line pipe register until you get close to it. Sometimes it won't register.
I know we could run around inside these. I know we could run around inside these.
The bottom of this one, yes. It has like an opening. The bottom of this one, yes. It has like an opening like that. Yeah, it looks like everything's loading except for again. It looks like everything's loading except for the floor plates.
Yep. These. You see what I mean about the floors, or the? You see what I mean about the floors, or the feet?
Yeah, feet popping.
They're doing their own techno dit.
Not me.
They're doing their own techno dit.
Like I said, it's under 3,000 parts still. It's at 20. Like I said, it's under 3,000 parts still. It's at 2860 something like that. 2830 or 2860 something like that. But that's as small as I can make those floors. But that's as small as I can. I mean, I guess I could try to do it now, but that's as small as I can try to do it now. But that's as small as I can make the floor. And still keep my part list low. If I still keep my part list low. As far as I know, that's as big as I could expand them. Like as far as I know, that's as big as I could expand them. Like in the game, time I've ever done that. You know what I mean? And most of the time I've ever done that, they've been visible. Putting them together, yeah, for whatever reason, like that in Blender, together, enlarging them to that size, like that in Blender, enlarging them to that size. They've never.
That's weird.
Configure.
That's weird.
Configure.
And see what bites about us having the resizing. And see what bites about us having the resizing now. Is we can't really use those to take and actually, yeah.
Well, there's no snap size.
Yeah.
It goes off of the old size.
Yeah. So even if I were to enlarge it or whatnot, so even if I were to enlarge it or whatnot, or you were to use the new in-game sheet to enlarge it, it's still you do the same thing.
For you to enlarge it, you have to. You still have to glitch, and then like you have to
the resize glitch.
You still have to glitch, and then
the resize glitch.
Replacement. Well, you have to use replacement.
Yeah.
You can't use snap point whatsoever.
Well, I can use snap points, but it has to be off. Well, I can use snap points, but it has to be off the factory part, the original.
Once
Yeah,
you
part.
resize it, though.
No, once you resize it, no, once you resize it, Beach was able to take it and get it. No, that's right. It was the regular size parts. No, that's right. It was the regular size parts. After you resized it. After you resized it, you can use it for new glitch points. From there, you can take and use it for new glitch points. You can put if you resize regular size part up against it, you can put a regular size part up against it, but it's not the opposite way around. A resized part, but it's not the opposite way around. A resized part, like you're saying, it loses a snap point. Yeah.
You're holding 3 plates in order to get 3 size, and the minute you let go of size 3 plates, it goes back down to normal size.
But after you place the part, you actually. But after you place the part, you actually have snap points from that size part.
This is never loaded for you.
All right.
I know this is never loaded for you.
It's. I see it. It's.
So this is basically the lounge downstairs, but it's. So this is basically the lounge downstairs. If you look at the structure, it's identical. If you look at the structure, it's identical. So I basically just copied there, like where the beams are. So I basically just like copied and pasted it like a little enclosure up here on the deck.
I am missing the decorations on the inside. I am missing the decorations on the inside. And I don't have the trees of that nature. And the aquarium and things of that nature. All the little decorations, but I do have the decorations. But I do have that I've never had. I've had like 1 or 2 pieces, which is something I've never had. I've had like 1 or 2 pieces in here, I think. But I never had the complete. And of course,
normal spot. Of course, normal spot. I just stuck all the NPC, extra craft terminal, things up here, the extra craft terminal. I think the only thing that was already here was the local. I think the only thing that was already here was the local information repository up here. The science terminal up there. I keep running back and forth, seeing if I can get more to load. I keep running back and forth, seeing if I can get more to load. Either way, my system's not acting all chuggy. It's not. My system's not acting all chuggy. It's not. When I move, bogging out when I run around. Yeah, when I move. Like I said, the biggest thing with this base. Yeah, like I said, the biggest thing. And I think they got rid of it. A lot of it. It used to be. And I think they got rid of it. A lot of it. It used to be the. Maybe they just been. I thought they were bigger bubbles. So maybe they just been these small particles. It's mostly been small particles on this, but it's mostly been small particles on this, but there are bigger bubbles over off to the sides. You can see. There's a couple. I thought they were bigger. That's the guy I have to use to get up there. That's the guy I have to use to get up there. Corner. Alright, here we go, guys. Corner. Here we go, guys. Lord says players. See, Lord says players. I wonder if the universal adjacency. I wonder if the universal adjacency glitch work for that. Now that's a. Well. Now that's a. So, well, that's a possible idea. That's a possible idea because we haven't. Duplicate it. Does it stay the same size, or does it go back to the original size? You're able to duplicate the same size part. You're able to duplicate the same size part. We can actually use. So that's why size. We can actually use a size part that we've made. Meaning if I take an oversized the heater or wire or the heater or whatever, I can turn around and actually use the. I can turn around and actually use the duplication to same trick. The duplication to. What was it? Or the. What was it? Part switch. This part switch. Duplicate that part where you take, you run a wire, duplicate that part that you actually want. You run a wire and switch the part that you actually want. So I can actually take and use. So I can actually take and use decorative part now and actually resize any decorative part now and actually resize any of the new universal glitch. But with the new universal glitch, I'm wondering if we can take adjacency that we have, or the new universal adjacency that we have. That Beeps just released. Lord was saying, I wonder if. Lord was saying, I wonder if that universal glitch would work for that. And I'm wondering and load that part. If you could take and load that resized part in that resized part. If not,
If you could take
If
and use
not,
the duplication part of the
if you could take and use the duplication part of the resize or the universal glitch,
floor,
so you're using an
wall,
oversized floor or
as your
oversized
part
wall,
placer, and then switching
as your
to
part
the
placer,
regular size part
and
you had
then
in the
switching
background.
to the regular size part you had in
If
the
that makes
background.
sense.
If that makes sense.
Sounds confusing to me.
So essentially, with the new universal we can preload
adjacency
whatever
glitch,
part we want,
we can preload whatever part we
and then
want,
select whatever part we want to
and then
adjacency
select
from.
whatever part we want.
So I
to
can take in
adjacency
now
from.
use the floor
So
for
I can take
every
and now
part
use
that I
the
wanna
floor
place.
for every
I just
part
have to
that
do
I
a
want to
couple
place.
steps ahead of time.
I just have to do a couple steps ahead of
So
time.
if I resize a floor ahead of time,
So
or
if
not,
I resize a floor ahead of time,
yeah. Well,
or
no,
not,
that's right.
resize a floor ahead of time.
Yeah. Well, no, that's right. Oh no, not with all the parts that are here.
Oh no, not with all the
I would
parts that are
definitely
here.
want to try this on a.
I would
low
definitely
render
want to
count.
try this on a low render count.
But yeah, the only thing they ever made this like a big. The only thing they ever made this like a big pain type of planet that it is.
Yeah.
The type of planet that it contribute to it.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of parts. Not help contribute to it. It's not a lot of parts. I mean, like I said, under 3,000 you have the. But yeah, then you have the bubble and extra bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the only reason why I brought up the archive building.
Yeah,
Is
that was
just
the only
because
reason why I
it's
brought up the archive building. It's just
high render
because it's
building, just like the prefab
high
rooms,
render
the large
building,
prefabs.
just like the prefab
They've
rooms,
always
the
been
large
high render.
prefabs. They've always been
Right.
high render.
high
Yeah.
graphical on it, which is like I
High
said, why I wanted to
graphical
test
on
the
it,
system
Which
because
is, like I said,
it
why I wanted
has
to test the
a-
system because
it has
it has a
they call it a modular.
it
card.
has they call it a
Because
modular
it's
card
not on the board. It's not connected
because
to the
it's
board.
not on the board. It's not connected to the board.
directly
It
connected,
well,
soldered on.
it's not
Newer Xboxes
directly
are
connected,
basically
soldered
computers.
on.
I mean, newer Xboxes are
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
computers. I mean, it's
But
just
with
a-
that, as
Yeah.
well as all the RAM
But
that
with
I'm supposed to
that,
have,
as well as all the RAM that
Like I
I'm supposed
said,
to have.
the game's running the
Like I
smoothest
said,
it's ever ran on this
The game's
planet
running the
with this
smoothest
build,
it's ever
period.
ran on this planet with this build. Period.
I can't think of any other one.
Me being able to move around like I am is
Me being able to move
complete
around
change.
like I am is a complete change.
There's a lot of parts that got ripped out of this because there's a lot of parts that got ripped out of this because general is not playing in general.
Ooh, we actually have all of this too. Ooh, we actually have all of this too. For the first time in a while. For the first
I
time in
can
a
actually
while,
see-
all the parts of the grains.
I can
It looks
actually
like
see
all the parts of
only
the
one that
grains.
you could
It looks
try
like
that's the only one that you could try that's another high part bill would be the high part bill would be the space station, the space shuttle.
Oh, that's
With
right.
The space shuttle.
Oh, that's right.
Another, it's a storm planet, so then you gotta deal with the possible storm. It's a storm planet, so then you gotta deal with the possible storm.
That's on normal too, right?
Yeah, it's
And that's on
the
normal
same,
too, right?
but Same save. Yeah, it's on the same save. You should actually be able to see it. Possibly. Should actually be able to think you've been there before. Possibly.
I'm not sure. I know that.
I'm not sure. I know that.
I know GT. I think you took there.
I know GT. I think you took there.
Thought you tried going there once before. That's the only other one that's a high intensity part. That's the only other one that's a high intensity
Alright, so
part.
the center part, or the center stuff in
Alright, so the
here,
center part
is loading
of
up.
the center stuff in here,
But
isn't
everything
loading
else
up.
on this,
but everything
It's
else
rendered
on
in
Oh,
this
the engines.
yeah, it's rendered in perfectly.
Oh, the engines. We're
Yeah.
just in the engine room. Yeah. Weird. Oh, I didn't go in there to look. Shit off. Oh, I didn't go in there to look.
Nope, this one's got an engine. Nope, this one's got an engine. We
They all
have
look
one
the
engine.
same. I mean, they're all the.
We have
Yeah,
one
They all
engine.
look the same. I mean, they're all the same
Yeah.
things. Copied and pasted. They're all the same things. Copied and pasted from one place to another. This one mostly survived. Somehow this mostly survived.
Alright, we have one engine room. Alright, we have one engine room.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you like actually walk in from the side. You gotta make sure you like actually walk in from the side, not like straight at it. Oh, I haven't been here in so long. My game doesn't even want to register the space shuttle right now. My game doesn't even want to register the space shuttle right now.
I'll give you a second. You let me know when to hop. I'll give you a second. You let me know when to hop.
Oh, it was there. Oh, I've been here. Oh, it was there. It was just the storm. But you might be able to see it in the. But you might be able to see it in the.
I'm gonna have to use the anomaly because nothing here has power. Because nothing here has power for me. But that is perfectly fine because. But that is. I think I saw because. I think I saw. And if the Beeble Cove, that means. And if that's correct, that means.
Yeah, this is that one.
Oh, I know, but this would be where Beebs has built his. Oh, I know, but this would be where Beebs has built his wooden ship.
Gotcha.
Where he's actually got that whole. Where he's actually got that whole.
Yeah.
He's got a whole scene around it.
Yeah. Yeah, give it a shot. Yes, this is the. Yes, the factory isn't the factory.
Oh, I knew it was. I didn't know. I know that's where he came back. I knew it was. I didn't know. I know that's where he came back and built the Beeble Cove. I thought he found a completely new place for that. So this would definitely be a stress test. Going from yours. So this would definitely be a stress test. Then going from yours to his. Then back to yours. Especially with him not being here.
Never been there. Well, yeah, and then you've never been there. Whatever he's uploaded, you have to load it all up for whatever he's uploaded.
If it allows it. If it allows it. Oh. Oh, damn. Oh. Oh, damn. Alright. Alright. Hey, Beebs. Where you at? Hey, Beebs. Where you at? I do like how you do those landing pads. I do like how you do those landing pads. Does look clean that way.
Sorry, everybody. I'm kind of watching a trap stream. I'm walking around my own. I'm watching this. Of course, it was fun. I get to see the pool. I get to see the pool. They make these storms last like a half hour now or something. They make these storms last like
some of them are ridiculous, dude. Like I landed on some of them were ridiculous, dude. Like I landed on the planet and it said light storms before I left. And the storm didn't let up before I left. It's like, all right, I was there for a good 10-15 minutes. Like, all right, there's a bunch of trees and stuff here. I want to see. So we'll wait.
It's usually like a
wait. I'm done waiting. Forget this.
Usually like
all right, I'm done waiting. Forget this. God, I love the lines he's able to get with that ship. God, I love the lines he's able to get with that ship.
Just haven't had to drive the building.
Oh, trust me, I know. I've been having to force myself. I know. I'm being honest. I've been having to force myself, if I'm being honest, solely because the aggravation, and it's solely because the aggravation of having my Falcon hit the way it was, and everything completely and the build menu and everything completely being changed. Where I can just go back and fix it right away. Oh, wham bam, I'm done. It's not just a simple. Oh, wham bam, I'm done. So many freaking angles. There's so many freaking angles.
Even affects me, but at the same time, but at the same time, it's
oh, Beebs. Oh, you're missing the wall. Beebs, what are you doing, dude? You're missing the wall. What are you doing, dude? It's probably the game. I'm gonna call you out. It's probably the game. I can't believe I'm gonna call you out. Loading without him here, and my I can't believe this much of this loading without him here, and my first time being into this base, and the while coming from yours, in the same system. So they definitely improved the game stuff. They definitely improved the game stuff. Oh, that's clean. Oh, that's clean. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that. Makes it look like they're all boarded up. Makes it look like they're all boarded up. Or the doors are shut, I should say. Yeah. Or the doors are shut inside the archways. Yeah. Put floors inside the archways. That's clean. I like that. Sizes to make it have different sized doors. Change the archway sizes to make it have different sized doors. Very nice, Beeps. Very nice, Beeps. I am happy with the stone look. I am happy with the stone look. That's one reason that I am aggravated about building the Falcon where I did. I am aggravated about building the Falcon where I did because there's no. I've checked. I've not been able to find a settlement anywhere in that system because there's no life in that system. Yeah. But yeah, it bites. I won't lie. It bites. I won't lie. Hey, Night Tracer, what's going on, buddy? Hey, Night Tracer, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah, sorry I didn't stick around last night. Yeah,
Oh, you're good, dude.
Stick around. I pretty much passed out.
Oh, you're good, dude.
Passed out.
I was good until the last half hour of my. I was good until the last half hour of our stream last night. Last half hour, I could feel my body and everything just getting tired. I could feel my body and everything just getting tired. I did not have the brain power to take a break. I had to take a break. We were over here. Alright, so we were over here. This way now.
Oh, you're getting double voices on me?
This way now.
Oh, you're getting double voices on me? I know why. Oh, here, hold on. There you go. That should fix that problem, Tracer, sorry. I forgot to mute his stream when I brought it back up the last time. Oops. In a minute.
Oh, that.
Exactly
This is all very cleanly done. Yeah. Very nicely done, Beebs. Flat out. Very cleanly put together.
Hopefully that fixed the double voices. I guess I could crash to after two.
Almost looks like he had a freaking hot tub up here. Oh, that's cool.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Look, another storm. Yeah. Patiently for it. Oh man, they really made the distance rendering on those flat panels super short.
See, I really wish they'd quit messing with that stuff. You know?
Well, one I think is the cloud, because like this is like hovering right there at the limit of how far you can go
Before you completely lose your base. Yeah.
And then two, the storms, and then three, the render distance. It's just, but you can see like the frame, like other parts like cylinders, and there's other parts that are flat panels that you can see like up at the nose, but for whatever reason like the whole body like disappears until you get within a couple feet of it. I don't know if it's the game trying to render the clouds, you know, like, and it's just like, yeah, screw the body parts. There's supposed to be clouds here. Don't know.
Sorry, I'm still geeking out on these freaking ship lines.
Yeah, you're good.
It puts my freaking ship to shame.
Dude, I mean, I know exactly how he did that, and again, that's using that Pharaoh's technique, you know, that's how I did the ship hull on mine. was the same thing.
It's how you and I were able to figure out how to fix fix the hull of the Falcon, get it to
The
the
only
right
thing
angle.
he did different. Look back at the front of the ship again. Like the. How did he do the bow? Like, that's the only thing. Like yeah, like how he got the front end to be a nice shape like that. That's the only thing I couldn't get. But it looks like he used the slope.
Yeah, he used those
The
arches.
sloped walls, yeah. But that angle would have been too sharp for the ship I was doing. But yeah, that came out really clean front.
Yeah, it's freaking beautiful. Out of all the wooden ships that we've seen built in game up until now, which don't get me wrong, they all did a great job in their own ways. But the new techniques we have and the new lines we have, it's just insane.
He's too picky. He's too picky.
He's like I am when I built that Falcon. That's honestly why I watched his tutorials on learning how to do some of these or how to build certain things. For some fact, he has that same, I have to have it this way attitude that I do.
So now you still listening to my stream? Is it still two?
There we go.
Double voices.
And the fact that we have actual sales now to be able to use, that just sold his more than anything, you know?
Yeah. Well, that definitely helps.
That's something we never had before. They were creative and were able to come up with some stuff that made it look decent, but those new sail designs flat out.
The minute the storm cleared, I can see it from the distance.
Okay.
So it's the game trying to render clouds in. And
yes, Lord.
Just...
Go ahead.
Oh.
Now I can come to you. You were saying, since the cloud's clear, you can see how far?
Oh, you can just see the shuttle like from a distance. Like it doesn't impose the flat panels. So it's the game trying to render the clouds in, and it's making the flat panels render at less distance. It's just weird how some of the parts you can still see, like you can still see like the frame of the wings and stuff, because they're all done with cylinders.
Yeah.
You know, but the whole body is all done with the flat panels. So.
And we are on our way to you.
What up, GT?
Hey, GT. But yes, Lord, if you have not seen Beeps Cove in person, that was actually my first time going to any of his ships since the new updates. I've watched him build them. I've seen the different designs, but never actually gotten to go and walk around it and really geek out on it. Which is why I was there geeking so hard on that bow, because yeah, it's just clean, especially with those new wood pieces.
Yeah, no, I think that ship came out really good.
But yeah, definitely go check that out if you haven't, Lord. I think he shared address and everything on his stream.
Well, just look up the Beeble Hub.
Yep.
Pretty sure
That's
it's
right.
the Beeble Hub, because he's got two. He's got the what's the other one? There's the
Actually,
Beeble Hub, and then there's the other one. I can't remember which one this one's in. Now you're in Zoo's Hub. If you got the My Base.
yeah, I can tell by the name right off the bat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. It doesn't say Beeble Hive anymore. Or at least I'm not finding it in my list. We're right past it.
See, well, the funny thing is it shows me if I look, it shows me the original system's name.
That's what I'm seeing right now more than anything. I see a few that actually have their names proper, but others are, yeah.
Yeah, this is the only other thing I can say is would be a stress test that I've made.
We got the shuttle to fully load while I'm flying. That's freaking awesome.
Whenever that's been by itself, it's never been a problem. It's never been a
No, but it's
issue to get
also
that
trying to
load.
pull in the freaking landing pads and everything over here now. I finally have one to land. Sweet. Yeah, it's just slowly building your skyscraper. Or your space station. We're in the sky. Leave me alone.
What's that? You need to get high?
Hey, what the? We got one place.
And that's another issue is that, yeah, some of the things, like, some people never get them to render. Like, you're blocked. You can only way you can go is straight in.
Oh, I can
And
see
then
it.
You might even be
It's
blocked
there.
going in that way.
It's just.
I can walk everywhere on the damn thing. It's
Oh, I
just,
know.
again, some people have
The game's
render
just
problems.
going, yeah, this one's not lined up. Sorry, dude.
For you, yeah. Like, the next time you load in, it could render
Yeah.
the right place, and you walk right through. Yeah, I tweak them until they, like, pretty much stop doing that for me. But yeah, like, like, that shouldn't even be blocked for you. 'Cause that's just a direct connection. Like, that's a snap point, you know? Like,
Yeah.
but why some of them don't load again, or it's just weird.
Well, also, we have to remember, I'm coming from the factory, then the Beeble Cove,
I don't know.
to here. So this poor system is definitely getting a test today. Hey, it's under a 2-year warranty. Now's the time to test it.
Right.
I do like the decorative pieces, the trees and stuff.
It's gotta be a food court, man. It's like you're in the mall.
Your robots are freaking out, dude.
Well, the one's in a tree. Is it in a tree? No, it's just got, like, the plants are in the wrong place in his little tray. It loaded right for me this time.
They're flashing for me. Parts are popping in and out on them.
Weird.
R2 and C3PO are freaking out. They're malfunctioning.
Just gotta get the dust blown out of them.
Oh, they definitely need that deep oil bath.
Yes, GT, this is one of my builds from a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yes, GT. Like you were saying. This is his space station.
When was the update? Like 4 months ago?
Yeah, something like that.
Right. And even before that, I wasn't really even playing it that often. But, like, yeah, even some of these are not loading in for me. Like, I don't know why that's missing. Oh, you're missing all the nip-nip. That's all nip-nip. All the way around on your right and your left, I mean.
We can smell. It used to be there.
Yeah, it was just picked recently.
It has its own pungent odor. We know it. It used to be there.
But another one of my not finished builds. You know, why would you want to finish it?
Mhm.
Actually, probably gonna get ready to delete most of them. I'm gonna play this game again. I'm gonna just start over.
Yeah, that's
Get
kind of
parts
what.
count and do everything.
It's kind of what I've had to get to. That's why, like I said, I went to that Ferris wheel. I needed something that was going to entertain me and get me into wanting to build again, and messing with the short-range teleporters that are finally working. Yeah,
Until the next update.
yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm
You know
going to
you're
mess with
gonna
them
finish
now.
that Ferris wheel, and they're gonna update again, and then they're not gonna be switchable.
Yep.
That's how No Man's Sky works. See, like that's full of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not getting it to render right now.
Like
I'd
both of
have to
those
fly
are
away and
like
come back.
one's got the exomech guy, the other one, the other side's the construction terminal. Then there's like nothing upstairs in that one.
Hey.
That one's just got stuff downstairs.
Yes. Oh, no. No.
What? Did it make it? Sucks to be you. So hey, go straight down. There's an outpost. Go straight down. There's an outpost. On that outpost, there's a short-range teleporter that should bring you back up. Yeah. Yeah, right on the main deck of that.
Hey.
There should
Banana
be a
Tom.
short-range
Sorry.
teleporter. You're good. Although every one of my devices hasn't been powered for you, so good luck with that. But you can always call your ship from down there too.
Yep.
See, like that short-range teleporter works for me. I just teleported down here and got down here before you hit the ground. There should be a short-range teleporter right here in this corner where I'm standing.
No.
Weather warning.
It's okay.
Incoming storm.
I was looking at hopping into my ship and flying out and coming back in again anyways.
You got the gist of it. I mean, you got most of it. It's just, again,
Yeah.
like, why some tunnels choose not to connect or, you know, miss a part where it's a snapped part. It's not even glitched. It's just normal.
I was kind of like confused of why when they did all this changing and doing this and doing that, why they had to flip those freaking glass windows around.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
their
luckily-
orientation got screwed up.
Luckily, I didn't use any of those on any of my builds, so I didn't have to worry about that. Well, there could have been a possible few that I would have, but yeah, I never did.
What are you guys doing?
Who? What?
These guys.
No, just hanging out. Nice.
Yeah. You got a squadron right
Lost-
here. Just
They lost thrust halfway out of this system.
ran out of fuel.
Just hit the pause button.
Uh,
Right? They're just AFK.
Houston, we have a problem.
Well, now there's a first. I just went in the tunnel and it didn't actually load for me either.
Hmm.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't even have
the
engines
ones to
on.
the center have always worked because again they're snapped, but that's the first time. Man, like I'm actually blocked from being able to go around the outer ring too. Very strange.
Let's see what this did.
Yeah, they're all
Still blocked.
busted for me too. That's new since the update. Like I said, you've always been able to go straight in, which is
Yeah.
the only way you really need to go anyway. But they've always worked for me. That's the first time that I've even been blocked trying to get around those. But at least you can go like through the center hub to get from one spot to another. There's a teleporter that goes over there too.
We got a storm. We're good.
Oh.
We just rode the wave.
Just don't go in the front cockpit without. Just use your camera Because there's ladders to each side of the door that you get stuck on. And he goes in there anyway. Zoo got stuck in there for...
My guy was able to walk in and out without a problem.
You got lucky. Like you face the right way and you auto attach to those ladders most of the time and get stuck in the cabin. Nothing fancy.
Nothing fancy, but yet.
The space shuttle is I'll give the space shuttle. It's nice. Like they did a good job on that. I'll pat myself on the back really good about that one. But other than that, like the space station is garbage. I hate that space station. What I need to do is just rebuild the whole.
There.
Storm went away from me. I need to rebuild the whole launch, like pad and all that from when I did the Beeble build and then deleted it. Need to redo that.
GT appreciated that one.
Yeah, it's all that.
And he goes in there anyway.
What's new? When does he ever listen to us, GT?
I gotta test it. I got a brand new system.
What are you flying
only
that
have
way
2
for?
We only have 2 years. We only have 2 years for this Xbox to fail me. Alright? So, we're gonna make it happen now.
I don't think he caught that, GT.
Well, I caught it. I was just ignoring it.
That was a good one, though, man. There was
That was
nothing
bullshit.
It wasn't your fault. It was just.
Oh, I know,
like,
but that was
It was
bullshit.
just funny
We
as
had
shit, dude. Like,
5 seconds.
hey,
Really?
hey, why are we going up? Boom. We're like in the freaking tree.
As soon as we went out there, I was like, I'm just gonna make this quick loop. It wasn't even hardly at the edge. And no, you can't even do that. Your fucking game.
So yeah, there's like a new TDM mode. It's like Plunder, but it's TDM, and it's the highest kill count. Like whoever reaches the kill count first wins. But it's
Oh, nice.
it's trio. It's not quads.
Yeah, this is definitely the best shuttle I've seen.
I think it's the only shuttle. I've
Mm.
never seen anybody else build the space,
Oh,
the space
Batteries
shuttle.
are dead.
Well, you're done. I'll let you go back to your building anyway. Need to go to Home Depot and buy more wood.
Get more goodies.
Yeah, I gotta finish the. Still have 2 of the smaller sound panels to make, and then a big one on the wall behind me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to take in, be able to set up a room like that, like I've seen in the live stream last night. I would love to be able to take and actually set up a wall for all the gaming systems I have, because I don't plan on getting rid of my 1X until there's no reason absolutely to have it.
Right.
But I've got like 2 NESs. I eventually want to go get another PlayStation 2 just because there were certain games on it that I enjoyed. I'm going to end up getting a PlayStation 5. I'm going to take and end up rebuilding a PC. So, yeah.
Going through all my old stuff, man. I found my old PlayStation 2 and my original NES.
Oh, yeah. And don't get me wrong, I still randomly love plugging my NES in and playing it. Although, I've only known for a couple weeks now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm almost 37 years old, and only a couple weeks ago did I learn that the second controller on Duck Hunt, you can control the freaking ducks.
I saw that.
Oh, I'm so pissed off. I could have been screwing with my freaking brothers and sisters the whole damn time when I was a kid. What we get for not reading instructions.
Yeah, instructions are stupid.
Alright. I gotta quit this so I can freaking get my controller back.
Good.
That's the only thing I don't like about how they've got this set up.
I'll let you get back to your building. Yeah, no, man. Like I said, it was more a matter of seeing whether that thing could load, and I'm pretty sure the first time you got it, we went to both of those bases. I thought we did, um, but I guess not. So, but maybe. Come on, come on. Oh. There you go. You glitched. You glitched onto the pad. Where's your ship? Where's your ship? You could just walk through the center to each point. Well, you still don't have any navigational data. Well, I guess you can call it to the ground. Yeah. Good times. Yeah, I had the stream going, GT. Yeah, no, like I said, good, man. So I'll tell you, it does the same thing like on PC. Like it used to allow me to start the controller at any time if I was in the game, and it would allow me to start playing the game with the controller or the keyboard, vice versa. At some point, either Wind Blows or No Man's Sky, one of them did an update, and now, yeah, if I don't have that controller running when I start the game, it won't function. And I'm pretty sure it's Wind Blows because it does it to all my games now. Like I used to be able to do that with no, I know, but I'm just saying. Oh, app in the Xbox. Yes, I don't have that problem. Hmm. Well, it's just not bloated yet because it's the beta, you see. Right. Interesting. Right, all the background crap. Yeah. Like I said though, whenever they implement that into a real app, like it'll be bloated with shit and be a total nightmare. said, I'm gonna need to get off and run to the store and mess out in the front yard and cut some wood. And yeah. No, I said make a mess in the front yard. Interesting. Yeah, no, it's like I said, they just got done like sounds like they're blowing all the leaves out and like mowing out there, and yeah, I'm gonna go and set up my table saw and put like sawdust all over the yard again. Mm-hmm. So. There's a big pile of it from last week. They had to mow that this week, so they probably enjoyed that, hitting that soggy mess. And freaking, my black eye is still freaking gnarled. Can't believe I did that, man. Dude, well, no. So I got up at like 4 in the morning. It's pitch black out. And like I stumbled out of my bedroom once. Went over to the dryer and like got clothes out of the dryer and like threw them on the bed so I had something to wear like in the morning. And go to walk back out of my room. And apparently, I guess if you walk too hard or too close to the door, it flexes the floor just enough and flexes the door frame that the door will partially close. And so it closed halfway. And of course, pitch black. I go to walk back out of the room where there wasn't a door before, and now there's the edge of a door. And I pretty much knife edged myself right down the middle of my freaking right eye and gave myself a black eye and like bruised my the my eyebrow, like the bone, like above my eyebrow and shit. Like yeah, it was a good time because there wasn't anything there, and so I just straight up went to walk out the door full blast and bounced right off of the edge of the door and pretty much like stumbled back into my bed, just laid down on my bed, like like motherfucker. Like, bitching for about 5 minutes and then just got up and went downstairs and just said screw it. The first day it wasn't bad, but then like the second day, yeah, just all of a sudden it just turned purple and black and blue, like slightly swollen, but yeah, it looks like freaking hell. Dude, which one is it? Is this one? Yeah, it's this one. Like, I got not good, dude. Yeah, it was a good time. It's gone down from there too. It was a little darker yesterday. So, but yeah, it was just right. Yeah, but the only thing she had going for her that she was asleep, so she was loose. Like she pretty much just bounced around like a drunk person inside a car. That's why DUIs they never get hurt because they're just a rubber ball inside their car bouncing around. They don't tense up. They don't break an arm because they're not tensing their muscles like on the steering wheel or something like that. Yeah. Yep. They just bounce around like a ball. Yeah, pretty much. That's how it works. Nice. Oh man, you don't even want to know. This is. I keep going for the wrong eye, even though I know it's this one. I'll keep rubbing my left one for some damn reason, but and I think it was the same damn eye actually, my right eye. When I was a kid, me and my sister were riding our bikes, and like she stopped to do something, and I was like riding in a circle, and front tire hit a sand patch and slid out from underneath me and the handlebars turned and I actually hit my eye on the end of the handlebar. Like the round, like the end cup of the handlebar, like right in my eye, man. My eye swelled up taller than my nose. Like it was like bulging out above my eyebrow, like my eyebrow and all that. Like it was bad. Um, Basically got amnesia from it for a short time, and yeah, like they actually held me in the hospital for a while to monitor me and all that. That one sucked. That was I can't remember how I was like 8 or 9, I think, when that one happened. That was a good one. Um, dude, I screw myself up on a regular basis, dude. I've broken my wrist right on my wrist. Um, I've broken. Hmm, well, we know which one's the stupid one. Well, you almost lost the stupid one. Tried to leave your body a couple months ago. Oh, it was just trying to get away from your dumbass. If fucking got Popeye arm on one side and shit. you, you, what was the Sylvester Stallone movie? Over the Top. You got one bigger arm because you're doing fucking arm wrestling and shit. Let me turn my hat backwards. I'm tough now. Hold on. There we go. It, yeah, it's over the top. Do you remember the song, man? Well, it's just typical of like arm wrestlers usually have one bulky arm compared to the other one. Looks like they're getting busy all day with one arm. But yeah, I think that's what he said. But oh, you see these new guys with like the slap competitions. It's just as bad. You ever see the Rick and Morty episode where he's got the one dude's arm grafted onto him? that's pretty much freaking arm wrestlers, man. They got the one oversized arm. Which one? About what? What were we talking about? Well, GT's been wanting you to get Dragon Ball Z. Your old sales manager was in over the top. Nice. That was Night Tracer. But yeah, good times. What? Oh. Oh, yes, yeah. I've seen it a billion times for yourself. Definitely download Deadwood. Yeah, HBO series Deadwood. Yeah, dude, it's only 2 seasons. Oh, it's old. It's it came out about the same time as Band of Brothers, roughly. Like that's how old it is. They did a reunion movie last year. Band of Brothers is good too. That's 10 hours of movie right there. He's not an anime guy, GT. What are you gonna do? Jesus Christ. Of course he's not gonna remember your shit. Oh, there's all of it. There's a lot. Start with series 1. He hasn't seen any of them. He hasn't seen any of them. He's only ever seen Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, but there's seasons of it, GT. It's power driver's seat. No, that's not the power driver's seat. It's just a regular everyday Celica seat. But yeah, that's the Simrig night since you were asking. I gotta move the TV down today. The screen, I set it a little too high when I moved. Because before the screen was mounted on the wall, and then the Simrig leg just kind of slid over to it, and I could swing it around. But since a rental, I didn't want to be mounting my TVs to the wall. No, Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is English dubbed, and it's decent. Find it dubbed. It's been Dragon Ball Z is so old, and it's been played on US TV forever. Like, unless he wants the Japanese version, yes, they are slightly different, but for the most part, it's not horrible in their translation. Hmm. I don't know what he's talking about with that, but I'm not a big Dragon Ball fan. I can tell you. Oh, internet entertainment based company founded by. The sad part is I've actually seen them all. It's just like, yeah, it's anime. Well, see, so yeah, it's an '80s kind of cartoon, but at the same time, it's not. It's like I think like late '80s, but they didn't actually start showing it here until like late '90s. GT saying he loves hearing Japanese language and reading the captions. And I won't lie, like, dude, I couldn't stand like reading, while I was trying to watch a TV program. But at the same time, like you slowly learn to like be able to easily read it and watch the program at the same time. Like it's not terribly difficult. Um, and then certain shows I've watched them back so many times, like I don't even need to read. Like I don't even really need to read what's going on. You already know what's going on and what's being said for the most part. But yeah, it is what it is. He-Man Thundercats. You ever see the like the PSAs that GI Joe always did? Like the PSAs that were always at the end of like an episode of GI Joe and whatnot. Did you ever see that like it's like 20 of them or something that like someone went and remade? they're they're bad. Like like someone redubbed. Yeah, like someone redubbed over top of them, like what's being said. It's awesome. Hey, what's going on, Richard Head Gaming? But Either way, like I said, I'm gonna go and get myself some more food and head off to Home Depot and get some things to have fun with. And we're gonna make one more sound panel up behind the sim rig over here, so then that way we can get rid of the big echo effect that's in this room. It's bad. Like, not only it comes across that horrible in the microphone, but like, if you clap your hands in this room, like you can hear it, you know, like freaking echo. It's just, yeah. You've got the clap? What? All right. Got cream for that? not a topical, not a topical ointment. Yeah, that's funny. Alrighty, man. Well, I see you're back to doing what you're doing. Like I said, I'm gonna go get myself some breakfast. It's only 10 o'clock here, so. Mm. Well, maybe I should reiterate. I need second breakfast. I already had 2 slices of pizza and then like 2 slices of like a mini dessert pizza at like 7:30. Yeah, and nothing else to do. What? Fell asleep at 9:30, something like that. 10 o'clock last night. Right when you guys were getting off, I pretty much headed to sleep. I went and turned on the TV and passed out. So. Well, I just knew I had today to actually do something. The reason why I was just doing it so I could actually like get something done today and not like be dragging my ass all afternoon. So, but I also had to go through and make sure if I was going to come on again and make sure everything was working right because I wanted to actually see if everything's working properly for the stream and everything else because again I want to start doing it more. So I figured I might as well go through and make sure everything's good. The only thing I did at the last second is I forgot didn't have a damn thumbnail. So, oh well, what are you gonna do? Eh, making sure the camera worked, making sure the freaking microphone levels were right again, and all the feeds were right, and then like the Stream Deck thing I'm using or whatever, I had to reprogram because for whatever reason when I moved, like my microphone stopped working. I had to like delete it in slobs and then basically like put a new source back in. Like, why? And just so you know, like OBS is not any harder to deal with than Streamlabs. The only difference is that it's not as fancy looking. It's the only thing. Like it's pretty much the exact same thing. It just doesn't look as fancy. And there's actually a lot more apps that will control it versus like Streamlabs. So like the little Stream Deck I'm using, it's basically a tablet. It's a program you run on it. Um, hey, conflicted gaming now, and but like what you're able to do with it with OBS versus what you're able to do with it versus Streamlabs is way more. Like I'd have way more control over what I'm able to do in OBS itself versus Streamlabs. Like just the options that I'm given to adjust and play with and do things with. It's just greater because again, it's all it's publicly made. It's not somebody trying to make money. So they're only putting in the things you know, tutorial on it. There's plenty of them out there. Yeah, I mean, there is a little bit more setup. No, I know. I know. I know. Um, no, no. It's just like as far as click and play, like yes, slobs is easier. I'm not gonna say it's not. As far as functionality goes and how well it works, I've never heard anything bad about OBS. Like everybody who uses it is, who I know is never complained about it. Whereas everybody I've ever heard use slobs has always bitched about it. Well, I know. But see, that's what happens when you have a company that steals someone else's program and pretty much just throws it together. Yeah, I mean, I mean, you can't say they stole the programming or the code to the other software. You don't know if they did that. But overall, it's the exact same program. Like I'm saying. But they're trying to implement their own little niche into that program to be like, oh well, this is why it's better. And yeah, because you're paying for it, then they have better chance of getting other apps, to third party with them versus again, a group of people going, well, it would be really nice if this program did this, and then having to wait for someone to try to find a way of implementing that third party program, instead of the two companies working together to make it work. So, yeah, yeah. And again, there's no telling. Right. Well, like I said, it's just with the open source, it's hit or miss. Like they could sit there and it might get implemented and it might work, but it might be buggy as hell because again, they don't have those type of resources where they're paying someone to dick with it 24/7. It's someone dealing with it on their free time. So, yeah, at some points there might be certain options that you would want to use that you can't because they're still not fully fleshed out. But at the same time, the basic stuff that makes it do what you needed to do, broadcast sound, broadcast picture, does just fine. It's the third party programs trying to control it over your phone. Um, like Streamlabs essentially has a little app that you can install on your phone and you can control like, volumes and scenes and stuff like that with your phone. But again, it's another paid program you're buying and it's limited in what it can do. Meanwhile, again, I paid $12 for a lifetime subscription essentially to this one program I'm using, and I can control any of the different stream uh, methods, like any of the different programs. And it works for all of them. That's what I mean. Like it works for here. Let's see. I'll bring up my screen. Let's see. So I essentially can control. I can control what's that? XSplit, OBS, Streamlabs, Twitter, Twitch. I can go so far as controlling a Philips Hue's like light bulbs. So again, if I had like Philips Hue's light bulbs in my lights, they're wirelessly controlled, and essentially I can make this app control like the color of my room if I wanted to, if I had those light bulbs and installed in different lights. I don't need to go that far. Devante, it is me, Wells Badger. But I won't be here for long, Devante, because I'm actually taking off. I keep saying that, and I've been here for another half hour. So, at that, we are going to call it so I can actually go get another drink and, like I said, head off to the store. And I will be around a little later this afternoon to do something, I guess, because I'm not going to actually work hard all day. So, I'll give you a shout sometime later this afternoon. We'll do something. All right, man. No, like I said, thanks for stopping by. It was just more of a seeing whether you could actually load them. And it looks like you could load them just as well as I could, except for, one or two miscellaneous parts. So we'll work on getting that fixed. Most of those are going to get deleted, but at least I can use that for reference on how big I should go or how big parts can go before they stop being viewable again. It's really those floor panels were the only thing that ever gave anybody issues. So who knows? I've never had a console. Never. PS Pro, all the Xboxes, never had a console load it. And then I've even had some PCs that said they couldn't load it. But I also think those were people that were playing on the Xbox version and not the stream version or the Steam version. Which, again, maybe because really the PC version, if you're running Xbox, is essentially the same version that you'd be running. So I mean, I guess I could see there's a limitation there somewhere, but got me. I'm not here to figure that out. I just want to enjoy a game, and they pretty much ruined this one for me. I mean, as much as they didn't, like I said, most of the stuff shouldn't affect me. I'm using Blender to build, for 70% of what I'm doing, but it's that other 27, or 25, 30% where I'm actually in game trying to do something and it's all jacked. It's just like simple things that were, so simple to do now are like a struggle because you got to do like 8 extra steps to get it done. It's annoying. Yeah, I know. You're still waiting to fix it. I know. I'd help you, but there's no way of me to help you now. Like, I have limited control of that wire spin. Like, you have more control of it in the game than I do in Blender. So, so yeah, and I can do that. I mean, as long as you can get the floor where you need it, but at that point, you're getting the floor where you need it anyway. You know what I mean? I mean, unless you're asking me to place the floor in a particular spot for you. Mm-hmm. Right, they're just twisted. Yeah, you need me to basically put the floors in the orientation that you need them though, and then you can go from there. Like I get what you're saying, but well, we still have that one base. I still have the one base that I threw down that scaffold computer down on. That you originally tried to do something on, and then that's when we figured out like everything was jacked. Because remember, you went to glitch to it, and parts were twisting every which way, and that's when we learned that the wire could actually be spun, and that's what was happening. So. Hmm. Right. So whether I've got to like just whether putting the floors in and then me rotating the floors 180 and that puts the window back at the angle it's supposed to be, um, I could I mean I can again try taking the wires and rotating them 180, of their positions essentially. But then I'm not sure whether the twist comes in.